We're back.
Yay!
Hello, I am Mike Russell, and I'm joined by the wonderful
Isabella Russell!
Can you tell that we're just a little bit excited to be back here for Free Jingle Friday? Welcome along, it's good to be here. Isabella, what can you expect if you're new or if you're old?
Oh, well, it's just fantastic. I mean, we've been obviously away, as you've mentioned, for a while, but what can you expect? You can expect plenty of fun, plenty of free jingles, and it's Friday, so what could be better than Free Jingle Friday?
I know, right? Free Jingle Friday is here. We're ready to entertain you. We're ready to inform you. Maybe you'll learn a little bit as well. Plus, you can get your jingle produced before the end of the live stream. So stick around. It's going to be loads of fun with the wonderful Isabella Russell and myself. I'm Mike Russell, and we're live from the MRC studios on the sunny Isle of Wight. It's a lovely day again. We're enjoying it out here, aren't we?
Oh, we are.
It's really
very
nice.
much so.
Okay, Isabella Russell, bring us up to speed. What's new?
Oh my goodness, what's new? So we are giving a little, tiny little teaser as to what is actually happening in the studio. So as
teaser.
Teaser.
Well, first things first, hang on a second. I'm just looking at the way you look on the live stream today. And you're looking, hang on, let's just cut back to you. You're looking beautiful. The lighting is just perfect. You got that when you lean back, you kind of blur out, your face blurs. You got that kind of, is it bokeh? Do we call it bokeh in film terms? That bokeh effect going on? I can kind of see you've got a printer behind you. I can't see what brand of printer it is. It's kind of blurred out. There's there's a shell and some like plants on top of it, but it's all blurred. Wow.
Well, kind of, what's behind is not permanent. So we are still very much in transition period. But yes, I can see Bjorn is saying, Isabella, new setup. Yes, it is new setup. I'm in a different place in the room. Mike is in a different place in the room, although we are not going to reveal anything yet.
Such a tease.
So the only
Come on, you got to reveal something. Something's going on. Hang on, I can definitely tell the wall behind you is a different color.
It is a different color, so you can kind of make up your mind as to what color it is for now, but there is more coming out soon. So we are, I mean, it's been very eventful last few weeks. Obviously, we've been on holiday, so for all of our regular viewers, thank you so much for your patience.
We went to La France. Bonjour.
And so then we've been very happily painting and very.
What do you mean? What do you mean we? What do you mean we've been painting?
I've been choosing the paints. That counts for something. I went to B&Q. I got the paints.
Which, for those of you who live outside the UK, is a DIY store in the United Kingdom. The biggest one, probably.
So, yes. So we've been very busy painting. And now there is also new furniture. That's all I'm going to say. There is new furniture. And I think that you're going to get really excited about the furniture. Not my furniture, but this guy's furniture is like super exciting. Seriously.
All right. Yeah. This is going to be great. Oh, you're talking about the furniture I've got.
Can I just say 200 kilograms of furniture. That's a good teaser, right?
Yeah, don't spoil any more because it's going to be in the video. So for those of you who are new, let me just explain a little bit, Isabella, about how this all works and what's going on. So welcome to the live stream. This is Music Radio Creative. We create jingles for DJs, podcasters, radio people, and anyone who really needs good sounding audio. And we do it live every Friday here on a live stream. You can join in by posting your jingle in the comments. But more than that, if you'd like to get your jingle not only voiced, but also produced by yours truly, inside Adobe Audition, we'll be closing submissions in 25 minutes. You've got 25 minutes to...
26 minutes.
26 minutes to do what's known as a super chat on YouTube. We only accept donations at this point on YouTube. I understand we're in different places, but YouTube is the place, youtube.com/musicradiocreative. That's youtube.com/musicradiocreative. And what I'd like you to encourage you to do, because I know we have a lot of regulars, and we really appreciate you, those who regularly donate to the show, helps keep the lights on and build big 200 kilogram desks, things like that.
Yes.
But more than that, YouTube have just announced a new feature, and I'd really love it if you, as our early adopting, tech-loving, kind of wonderful audience, would adopt it too. When you click the $sign, which is in the chat box on YouTube, that's how you make a donation. But more to the point, YouTube have announced this new feature, and I'd love to see it in our chat today as we are live, as well as Super Chat, certainly above that for me, certainly on my version of YouTube here in the UK. Send an animated image, Super Sticker. And that looks really cool. And when you click into it, it gives you a bunch of different animated GIFs, emojis, and you can donate anywhere from, 2 in your local currency up to 50, 100, whatever you prefer.
There is a microphone, by the way. There is a sticker of a microphone, which is just so fitting.
There's also retro 8-bit 1-up game, whatever you want. But I'd appreciate it. If you're thinking of sending a super chat today, would you consider sending a super sticker instead? It'll still count as exactly the same thing. We'll count it as a super chat. It means you're guaranteed to be created.
There is one.
And Robo Nuggy has already taken action. Thank you, Robo Nuggy. So that's all I wanted to say. The other thing I just wanted to tease before going back to you, Isabella, as people start sending those super stickers in. Thank you for them. Yes, as you might have guessed from some of the hinting at the start of this show, there will be some new content on my channel soon, based here, not just tutorial style stuff, but we're kind of looking at the ultimate home studio build for content creators who want to get started. So everything from, I'm going to show you the journey of basically doing a studio from scratch, from painting the walls to getting a desk in, to getting a microphone and other gear, and also all the juicy bits that go.
Don't give out. Don't give out just too much.
And that's all I'm saying. There's going to be a series. It's going to be on YouTube. I'm going to keep you in the loop. If you subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Music Radio Creative, there'll be more information. Isabella.
It's fantastic. So yes, so plenty. I've just been watching your messages coming in, and hello to everybody. Please post in if you are new. We would love to hear from you. Hello to Jellybean181.
Nice.
He says he's new here. He or she. Could be
okay,
that.
yeah,
So,
could be.
Hello to you. And hello to Doug, Man, Richard, Verom, Mark, Mr. Monkey, Dima, Dev, Mark, Christopher, and many, many more of you. Please post where you are watching us from. Oh, somebody has posted microphone. Hello,
so cool
Dima,
to see the mic. Yay.
I was really waiting for that one. That's looking really, really cool.
Yeah, Dima in there, Marin with a cool emoji.
Yes.
You get those emojis in, super stickers. Instead of super chatting, it means you will get your script produced. Obviously, when you post that super sticker, it'd be lovely if you could also post your script
underneath,
after doing it underneath. So Dominic, who is sitting there, he's moderating the chat today. He's here as part of the MRC team. He'll be collating all of your super stickers, super chats, and the free jingles into a big spreadsheet. And in around 23 minutes, we'll stop your submissions and we'll start recording and producing them.
That's exactly it. So yes, you've just summed it up very well, Mike. Well done. And it's just really super exciting to be back. I need to say I have been suffering withdrawal symptoms every Friday. It's like,
I know, I've missed it.
Friday, but it's not a free jingle.
When I was on holiday, I was lying down on the beach with the sun beating down on me, listening to the waves crashing in, and I was like, I wish we had a webcam. I wish we could just go live now from the beach. That's what I was thinking.
I know. So there you go. Oh, there is a comment from Man coming in who says, I bought the Adobe template versus 2.0. So I presume this is Adobe Audition Presets version 2.0. And I did lots of work. It's wonderful. Amazing. I'm thrilled to hear you are enjoying them. And yes, if anyone watching here has not heard of Mike's legendary presets, simply head over to mrc.fm/presets later on. So after hour, you will actually see them in action. So fantastic way to essentially get lots of jingles done relatively fast, as you can see, although Mike is kind of a special case of fast when it comes to audio production.
You're such a pro. I love the way now you are turning and looking into the camera as you say things.
It's easier. It's so much easier because of the way it's all positioned. I could not be happier with my setups. I'm like,
happy.
Yes.
She's happy. And there are other things, by the way. We got a bit of a tech backlog at the moment. ton of stuff we're going to be reviewing, lots of new items coming out, including something that I can't talk about that's sitting to your right-hand side, and you've been using quite a lot over the last few days, Isabella.
I know.
And it's not what you might think. It's, it is a new bit of kit, but it's a new bit of kit reviving from something that's retro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. And retro revival seems to be big at the moment. Just when we were coming back from France, I found went into one of the old supermarkets there, the Carrefour, and they had a bargain price on the classic Nintendo NES. And I couldn't help myself, Isabella. It's like retro. Would you say it's back in fashion now?
Oh, I would say so. I mean, I've always loved retro stuff. I mean, I probably go a little bit further retro than retro. I go beyond retro in many ways. But yes, this is exciting. I know we are teasing you a lot. We are so excited, but it kind of makes sense to do the grand reveal and keep you in suspension a little bit more, I think. It just makes that tiny little bit more sense to do that.
Absolutely, which means you just have to be subscribed. I just wanted to, I hope you don't mind, Isabella, but I'm just going to pop this up on the screen here. This is a photo of us with the classic NES. That's from behind. That's a picture of you and our lovely daughter Zara playing Pac-Man. It's on the screen now, playing Pac-Man. How cool is this picture? I mean, this is amazing.
Brilliant.
Seriously, we are introducing our kids to all the games we played growing up, including Mario. The NES Classic is amazing. This is not an ad for the we're not sponsored by Nintendo, by the way. Just really like it. But some of the games on there, there's like 30 games included. There's like Mario, there's Pac-Man, there's Space Invaders. I don't think Tetris is on there, but that's another good one. And I'll tell you what, the kids absolutely love it. So if you've got kids and don't want to say anything, but it is the summer holidays.
I know.
NES Classic could be a lifesaver. That's all I'm saying.
It certainly could be. Doug says Isabella's camera is very high def. It is.
Oh my, we can see everything and not a single wrinkle, which is lovely.
Wrinkle. Yes, I've been stretching, right?
Yeah.
By the way, I love all of those wonderful stickers that you are sending in.
Demas sent a one up. Yay! Pew, pew, pew.
Nice.
Nice.
That is lovely. And thank you for all the super chats. So just a quick reminder for all the new people who have joined in. As I can see, the numbers have jumped up. Just a quick reminder. So the way this works, you have until hour to post your script. So you type your scripts in the comments. If you are watching us on Facebook, type it as a comment on Facebook. If you are watching us on YouTube, do it on YouTube. And then after the hour, we are going to stop taking the submissions and we will start recording. Now, in the first instance, we are going to record all the super chats or super stickers. Those are only available on YouTube. So if you are watching us on YouTube, you have ability to do that. It's a way to jump the queue and have your jingle not only recorded, but also produced. So we're going to record those first. Then we are going to produce them. So that is the juicy part of the show where you can pick up a lot of post-production tips from Mike and watch him in action. And then at the very end, we're going to record everything else. So don't worry if you want to hear your jingle in that first part, it will get recorded in the last part, very likely. So.
You bet. And thank you for the super chats and super stickers. Yeah. Keep them coming in if you're watching on YouTube. That's the way to guarantee that your script gets recorded and also will be produced by myself using our very own sound effects, so you get some royalty-free stuff. Also, Isabella, I hope you don't mind. No? I've got a little surprise here.
Okay.
So you got a new camera, a nice new funky setup. You're looking really good and all of that. You realise
Isabella got something, right? Usually Mike is the one with new gear, but this time around we had to balance this out. All I say is that there is 200 kilograms of stuff that he got. So the camera is the very least I can
200 kilograms of wood chip board.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It's very nice wood chip board.
To balance out.
I gave away a little bit more by saying that.
Oh, you did.
But the one thing I would say is you realise that when we're getting ready for a live stream, I actually have access to every camera in this studio, and we have lots of them. And I can, at any point that I choose, I can also record from any of those cameras. Did you know that?
Ooh.
Do you want to see something I recorded earlier?
No, I don't know.
I think our audience would love to see it. Would you like to see it? If you'd like to see the secret camera footage that I recorded before we went live, 10 minutes before we went live, just write yes now, wherever you're watching. Whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. See, Isabella's like, I think she's realised what it is.
No,
type yes now.
Please,
type
no.
yes.
No. Mike, this is actually so naughty.
Coming. The yeses are coming. The yeses are flooding. Oh, Mike.
So much trouble.
Looks like we're going to have to do it, Isabella.
No.
It's a yes all round.
Can somebody be on my team here and post no, please?
So that means, at exactly 10 to the hour, I hit record on our live stream cameras. There is the file in my Finder. And seeing as we've had an overwhelming yes, let's play.
Oh, Mike.
This is how Isabella warms up for a Music Radio Creative live stream. Bring it on. Open the mics. Yeah.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, I hope we're not going to get copyrighted for this. We better not play too much.
No, please don't play anymore.
Nice. Bit more. Look at this. She's grooving. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got it going on. Oh, and then you reach over for something. What's that?
Nice, that's enough.
Oh, you've got a lovely shade of rouge.
This is enough.
Lovely shade of rouge there. Whoops. But look, you're getting lovely comments. She looks so pretty, says Tori, which I absolutely agree with.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. Can you see the colours on my face?
It's beautiful. People are loving it. It's all good comments there. What a great voice, says Goldilocks Productions.
Oh, bless.
Jam Girl, Vince 1955. You have a nice blush, Isabella. 73D M6.
I know I can't hide the blush with this camera, by the way.
No need for a blush. Yes, every single micro expression will be picked up. I thought that was just really sweet, so I couldn't help but grab it.
Okay, thanks.
So there, nothing to be embarrassed about. I think John has actually super stickered just because we played that clip. So there you go.
I need to unblush now.
All right, we've got 14 minutes left for you to submit your free jingles. Is there anything anyone should know? By the way, if you're new to the stream, please do post new in the comments so we can shout you out. And if you're old or you're just a regular viewer, I wouldn't want to call you old, just post where you're watching from. Or if you're new, just post new and then your town, city, country, wherever you are. Slade 5000 is new. Felix, welcome along. Kathy, good to have you here. Dave is new. Wow, a great super chat from VK saying you are amazing. And look, I love in the top of the chat you get like a nice emoticon and stars there.
Yeah, so hang on. First of all, I really need to thank my team here. There were a few people who posted no, thank you so much. Thank you to Man and to Barry and also to BBTV12 and Dave Taylor. He says yes, no, but
nice.
Yes, no.
North Carolina in the house. Kathy, Kampala for Shy. We got Nairobi, Kenya watching. Murimi. Got a new one. Jesse, welcome along. Jesse, good to have you here. Lisbon, Portugal. Fantastic city. Fernando is there. Liverpool, UK. Another fantastic city here in the UK. Acon Arts and Imagineering. Oh, that's interesting. Juro in Cornwall. Another great place. Peter, we only seem to have people watching in great places, which is great. Doug is in as well. Good to see you, Doug. DJ P Ranks as well. Mr. Monkey. Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Well, also a few shout outs to Facebook. There is Rena, Rob, Larry, Lee, Dave Visco, Colin. We've got Dee and Lee, Larry. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Nice.
That's brilliant. And for sending your scripts through.
Yeah, Isabella, can you bring us up to date on any other news that's going on here at Music Radio Creative right now? I know there's a ton of stuff.
There is a ton of stuff, but there is something I've been grooving about yesterday. I'm super, super thrilled about this. So we have a latest addition to our Voices family. I don't know if you can bring that up, Mike, on your end in a minute. But we've been adding new voices for quite some time. We add them regularly anyway. But there is a brand new voice whose name is AC Shaw. So Mike is going to play the demo of AC Shaw in just a minute. But it's just that the moment I've heard that demo, I was like, wow, this guy has some pipes.
While you're talking about this, can you tell me where I might locate it?
Just head over to our builder and he's right next to you on the website.
Cool. Keep talking and I'll find it.
Yeah. So so that's something to have a look at for sure. Plenty of new content on our blog, so that keeps coming in. So if you haven't been recently looking at our blog, there's plenty of podcasting.
AC Shaw found him, yeah.
Yeah, so there's plenty of podcasting content, but there are some new freebies coming out too. We have also posted a couple of weeks ago free sound effects package. So if you haven't,
always love me some free sound effects for sure.
Yeah.
You want to hear AC Shore then?
Yeah, go ahead. Seriously, this guy is good.
Okay, the demo of AC Shore. Let's click the button and let's
You're listening to DJ Craig Twitty in the mix.
He's
Power
got
up
power.
requests received. Initiating systems. Powering up transmitters. Activating high power bandwidth. Activating DJ intro program. Welcome everyone and all species to Diamonds in the Sky. The one and only club station between galaxies. DJ Zachary J. Purify your soul to the beats of the galaxy. Enjoy your midday.
He's good,
After
right?
hours with James Deacon.
This is awesome.
The sexiest DJ. Here he is. It's Daniel Coyle. Hold
He's
on
got
tight.
like this.
We are in the overdrive.
Paige says, "Oh my gosh, she sounds amazing."
Really is.
On Joy 99.7 FM for the hardworking Americans who dig a little deeper than the rest.
Yeah.
This is the Blair Garner Show. Time passes slowly for those who wait. Here the time will fly and will make you. Welcome to the time of trance with Carlos C. Rainbow FM 89.3. More music variety on the Southern Downs.
Right?
Nice. Andy, big pipes. Peter, really loving it.
Ooh, yeah.
Paige, loving it. Barry White going on there, says Kelly.
Yeah.
Just really good stuff. I think Michael likes him too. And do you know what? That's amazing. I mean, he seriously has some pipes.
I mean, seriously, it's
Is he using a DBX or is that like all real?
I was just as we were listening to it, I am going to get him to come to the free Jingle Friday.
There you go. Now,
I'm
if
going
you
to
want
bring him on here,
by the
so,
way, if you want to get AC Shore on a jingle now, just head over to musicradiocreative.com, just as I did right there, and you want to head into the builder,
I've
get
just posted
started. Isabella's posted links as well, and then it is right next to me, and you can just click in, add him to cart, and type in your script, whether you're radio, DJ, podcast, or someone else who just wants to create funky sounding audio. Highly recommend you do it. AC Shore is new to MRC, right? It's brand new on the site. I love the way that you bring us up to date with the new additions and stuff, because it's hard to keep up with everything, Isabella. And this is a nice place to get that info.
It really is, yes, because there's plenty happening. But yes, as I've mentioned, we add new voices all the time, and it's difficult otherwise. I mean, we have nearly 150 voiceover artists on the book, so it's really hard to actually sit through everything.
And do you know what? I would say he's actually got what you would call in the voiceover industry the voice of God.
Yes,
and I say that very
absolutely,
with a lot of respect. You know, other artists like the late great Don LaFontaine obviously had the voice of God. James Earl Jones, of course, of Star Wars, you know, really good stuff. Darth Vader, you know, voice of God stuff. Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
And I would add AC Shore to that list.
Absolutely.
I hope that's not too much to say that, but I really believe that.
He really, really is. Jesse says, whatever this guy is taking, I want some. There you go. I agree. I mean, he's just amazing.
A large Cuban cigar and large jug of whiskey.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like Mr. Clive's kind of cup of tea, right?
Did you say Mr. Clive?
I did.
Did you say Mr. Clive? Oh, yes. It's good to be back. I've missed sponsoring the Music Radio Creative Live show, but now here I am. And let's just say, I really like any politician that has blonde hair that's all in a mess going in all directions. That's kind of my colors.
Nice. That sounds really good. I'm glad Mr. Clive has been doing well then. So I take he's been on holidays too then?
Yeah, Mr. Clive, who is the kind of unofficial mascot of this live stream, because when you post the hashtag on Twitter, it's hashtag MRC Live or it's hashtag Mr. Clive, whatever you prefer.
Yes. Nice. Oh, that's
right. You got
lovely.
like 7 minutes. 7 minutes left to do what, Isabella?
Let's get to it. So you have got 7 minutes to post your script. So if you haven't already, and if you would like either Mike or I to record the script for you today, you have to post it in the comments. If you are watching us on Facebook, do it on Facebook. If you are watching us on YouTube, do it on YouTube. Now, there is a way to be very sneaky and bump up the queue and get your script not only recorded but also produced. It's only available at the moment on YouTube, and that is either Super Chat or Super Sticker. We love Super Stickers, by the way.
We do.
And if you post that through, we will get your script recorded and produced. So you have 6 minutes left now, and in 6 minutes, all the script submissions will close. and we will go ahead and record all the super chats first. Then Mike will produce them. And then at the end, we will record everything else. So stick around. There will be plenty of fun to be had in here. So
awesome. I can see, looking at the spreadsheet, that Dominic here in the chat has been collating. There are a ton of super chats. So thank you very much for all the support and the super stickers you've been sending in. That is really cool. We should probably talk about the website as well over here and take a look at what's new on the blog. I can see there's constantly content going out on the blog. It's definitely worth subscribing to or keeping an eye on, bookmarking. We've got reasons to podcast on YouTube, how to start a podcast, guide to podcasting live. Go on.
That's good. I was just going to say, because I can see a couple of questions coming in.
Yeah, go on.
The way you download the files, we make them available at the end of the show at the link mrc.fm/FJF. So at the end of the show, they will be uploaded there. And also Brothers123 is asking, how do you pick up the recordings? So Mike and I are obviously focused on recording and talking to you, but we have a wonderful Dominic in the background who's taking all the scripts as you post them and he pastes them into a spreadsheet. We have a secret spreadsheet he's making sure that all of them are in there. And then obviously we can record it easily. So we don't pick them. We genuinely try to record everything. Like, we genuinely do. It happens we sometimes miss stuff, but it's because so many comments are coming in. We can't obviously guarantee anything, but we do our very best to actually record everything. So
we certainly do.
Yeah.
All right. So just as we get close to the deadline now, we've got about just under 4 minutes left for you to get your free jingle scripts in, or your super chats or super stickers to get a guaranteed produced jingle. But I just wanted to, in this last few minutes before we get into the production phase of this live stream, Isabella, just wanted to take a look at the blog, which the way you can get there is producer.musicradiocreative.com. Here it is. And there's quite a lot of new content on there, so maybe you want to tell us about that.
Yes, I mean, there's plenty. We have, I say we, I.
Iz manages the blog very well.
Thank you. I have been making sure we have plenty of new content. But yes, free sound effects for one. Definitely worth for you to explore that fantastic package of absolute freebies. So it's worth to grab that. There will be more freebies coming, by the way. I'm working on this. There is also a guide to podcasting live. Nice. That's quite a good one if you are looking to have a live show. That might give you some good insight. How to start a podcast. Many people kind of already have some sort of broadcast, but they want to actually start a proper podcast. It gives a good guide there. And why you should do podcasting on YouTube. And we kind of explore the pros and cons in there. So plenty of things in there and many, many more. So,
may I ask you why you should consider podcasting on YouTube, Isabella?
Do you want me to give it out? Shall I say?
Well, just give us a teaser of what the benefits are of doing that. I've always wondered that myself.
But yeah, I mean, the one main reason you should do podcasting on YouTube is the fact that it's the second largest search engine in the world. I mean, that's as simple as that. You will not, people who come to YouTube do not necessarily come to iTunes. It's a potential to reach a brand new audience, and it's not a small one. So.
Very cool. That's definitely a good tease into that. Okay, cool. We're getting very close to the end now. In fact, I think, Isabella, we're so close. There's literally 1 minute and 50 seconds. So is there anything else you want to say in this valuable last few seconds?
The valuable few seconds. What shall I say? The valuable few seconds. I'm looking at your comments, and thank you, by the way, for sending all the scripts. I know we are going to be very, very busy.
Yes.
Just... I love it when you do it, Mike. Isabella, can you say something valuable? And then I can't say anything. And then you start talking, and I'm like, hang on, Mike, I've got this and that.
And then the music comes in, and then it's time to be quiet, isn't it?
Quiet.
It's just the way it works. But get ready, because we are going to be heading into Adobe Audition very soon, and that's where I do the majority of my work. So I can't wait to show you how that works.
Yes, and this is interesting.
This is interesting, and by the way, you have 1 minute left to get your free scripts in for this week's Free Jingle Friday. Go on, Isabella.
No, just a note from Mr. Monkey who says, I can't podcast on YouTube because of copyright, as my podcast is music. So
you
I
have
guess
to be careful with that.
You definitely do. There are some services out there who now allow you to put music without the copyright strikes. There is Licked, right? I don't know if that's how you say it.
Yeah, Licked, Epidemic Sound allow you to do stuff like that. There's Audio Jungle out there. Ton of really good services that help you use copyright-free music.
Yes, that's right. But Licked specifically, actually, those are like published artists. So it's quite cool.
Really good. Okay, 10 seconds. We're counting down, then we're closing script submissions, and we're producing your free jingles on this wonderful Free Jingle Friday. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the free scripts. We appreciate them. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, Isabella, is it time to hop into Adobe Audition and do some serious recording? What do you reckon?
Oh, it is. Definitely is. So, yes, definitely. Time is out.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to go in. I'm going to load up a new multi-track session here, and let's make this the MRC presets, which you were talking about earlier. People might not have put two and two together, especially if they're new. Let's just do this FJF, and this is 2019, 7th month, July, and it's the 26th today. And we'll copy that as the session title because these sessions tend to get quite long. Click OK. And yes, I'll create that. There you go. These are my presets.
Yay.
Right here. This is what I work in. This is everything I need to create great sounding jingles. And
Can I just say
them.
something? Can I just say something about your presets?
Yeah.
We have sold literally hundreds of them. So it's hundreds of people have actually bought those presets.
And we also improve them based on user feedback.
But what is really crucial here, we have not had a single refund.
Serious?
We've never had a refund on your presets.
Wow.
It's like, seriously, the
even
feedback
I am like shocked by that.
Honestly.
Not shocked as if to say, oh, it should happen, but like I'm just like, wow, that's amazing.
No, we've never had any refund on them, and the feedback is absolutely amazing. So so if you haven't explored that yet, it's mrc.fm/presets.
Okay, yeah, that's really cool. I love it. And I'm just sitting here in the presets now. I've just armed this top track to record my voice, and then I've got the other track. When you speak, Isabella.
Yeah, I speak.
Your audio bar lights up, so everything is all sorted there.
You want me to sort out the spreadsheet, don't you?
But now we better get super chats recording. So yeah, if you sort and filter by super chat, and then we can get going with the recording process. So
yes,
as soon as you're
it's ready.
Oh, it's ready. It's ready. Okay,
ready.
Fantastic.
Ready. Just a quick heads up, because I know we received some stickers, but there were no scripts. So if you would like to make sure yours are recorded, you will need to tag Dominic now. I don't know how we're going to do this. There's quite a few that haven't got any scripts.
Okay, well, either way, and you know, if we can't fit them all in, we'll roll
have to
some
do it
over.
next time. So,
yeah. So let's get cracking with these because there are
quite a few for you this time today.
Okay, I'll hit the record button and we'll get cracking. Here we go. If you love the music of the 80s, why not take a trip back in time with DJ Blind Fresh and his Back to the 80s show every Tuesday at 3 p.m. on Blind Cafe Radio, the station that raises Cain. It's The Jukebox, 30 minutes of non-stop music to celebrate the weekend on South Leeds Radio. The Saturday Night Startup Show with DJ Matt Black, every Saturday night at 6 p.m. on Swan Radio.
It's not what we like, it's what you like. It's the Bruce's Best Mix Show, right here, right now.
The beauty of lounge music, chill out, ambient, soft house, radio play emotions. It's different sound.
It looks like part of something is missing here.
Go to the next one that you can read. So go down to...
It's Dave and JB's Max Region. Sorry. It's Dave and JB's Max Region. Why are you watching these two idiots?
Welcome to another Visionary Training podcast. Visionary Training. Open your eyes to new possibilities.
Sorry. DJ P Ranks, could you be a doll and play that song again, please?
From the heart of the UK, online and on your mobile, this is Radio Lichfield. From Manchester to the world, via Mixcloud, playing your favourite hits and hidden gems from the best decade in music. You are listening to Asa Ben's Back to the 90s.
Crunchy FM's theme train. Can you guess the theme?
Tori Grace is your Woman Crush Wednesday.
I think it would be better if you record the second one, since I did the first one for DJP Ranks.
You heard her, people. This is DJP Ranks, and am a doll.
Do you want a soundtrack for your theme park? If you do, then why not choose Your Score, the theme park audio company?
Don't forget to get your MRC merch exclusively on YouTube. Thank you, Michael, for that. Synergy Sounds Radio, where we play music all day, Synergy Sounds Radio, where we play your music all day, every day. Live on air with DJ Piper. Send us your requests and dedications. Now, the next one I'm going to say is awfully long. I don't know if we should have a script limit in future, because that's like an essay.
That's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. You are listening to the Real Estate Lab podcast. In this lab, we decode the stories, secret, and skills of the most brilliant minds in real estate investing, then turn their wisdom into practical advice and knowledge that we can use to boost our income. And now, let's turn it over to our host. V, and you are listening to the Real Estate Lab podcast.
If you don't mind, I'm going to have a crack at that as well. And I did actually notice V in the comments did make quite a few nice donations. So thank you for that, V. I'm going to give this one a go as well. Welcome to the show. You are listening to the Real Estate Lab podcast. In this lab, we decode the stories, secrets, and skills of the most brilliant minds in real estate investing, then turn their wisdom into practical advice and knowledge that we can use to boost our income. And now, let's turn it over to our host, V. And you are listening to the Real Estate Lab podcast.
The Crunchy FM theme train. Songs connected by a year, a word, an artist. It even could be by a movie. Can you guess the theme? Crunchy FM's theme train.
Here is the news on the Rated R Safety Show.
This is the Chicky Nando Photography Show, where you learn... This is the Chicky Nando Photography Show, where you learn about photography and photo gear while having fun. You are live in the mix with DJ Sparks.
This was another event hosted by DJ Nelson. Awoo!
DJ Piper. And now, DJ Piper. And now, your request.
Crunchy FM's Saturday Night Party Mix.
Available now. Not Born Yesterday, the dog breeding book that advises how to avoid canine... Available now. Not Born Yesterday, the dog breeding book that advises how to avoid canine pregnancy pitfalls, rearing regrets, and puppy homing headaches.
Mr. Clive.
Mm-hmm.
Why use Music Radio Creative for your audio needs?
Now, here are some reggae hits. DJ Nelson, let go.
Join our Summer of Fun giveaway on 99.2 Hermitage FM.
That's it.
Cool. I can see some others that are not super chats, so that's...
Yeah, that's fine, but that's...
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okie dokie, cool. I'll head into Adobe Audition here, and actually what I'm going to do my usual thing of just normalizing the audio volume on these recordings, getting them ready for production. In the meantime, Isabella, say something.
Do you know, I felt like it was really good to do this again.
Good. It's good to be back in the swing of things, isn't it?
It really was. It's funny how, like, after a while, you kind of get into the groove of things.
And
so
you
I felt like I needed to get into the groove with this, which is really good. So,
there you go. Oh, that's so cool, isn't it? What else have you got to say?
Yeah. Well, what else? V says, I will make it shorter next time. Sorry, guys. It's absolutely fine. It's not a problem.
No, there's no worries at all, V. And, thank you. I did notice you made a few generous donations, so thank you for that.
Yes. So that's perfectly fine. So now the next part of the show will be producing everything we've just recorded. But don't worry, if you haven't heard your script yet, we are going to be recording more after the production has finished. So don't worry. And everything will be available at mrc.fm/FJF. So it stands for Free Jingle Friday, FJF. But we don't actually upload it until after the show, as in the past we had some issues with the internet. So we obviously don't want to in any way negatively impact the stream, so that obviously it doesn't cause any problems along the way. So that's that. And don't worry. If as I said, we try to record everything, but it is getting increasingly more difficult. There are plenty of requests coming in, and we're just two human beings, so we are very much susceptible to any mistakes, just like probably you, as any human being is. So I hope that you can be understanding and just join us in for fun. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Sounds good. So, yeah, I'm just in the process of getting this all made up. What I have noticed, Isabella, as I got into Free Jingle Friday, by the way, the stuff that I'm working on right now is not going to be available till the end of the stream. You might want to explain how that works. And I'm restructuring our folder because I can see there's a lot of stuff from before we went away.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just tidying up the Free Jingle Friday folder in general.
That's all right. Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah, I already have, so it's good. We're good. So, yes, there is. You will get the recordings there, so don't worry at all. And another thing that I was going to say is just the fact that it is just very exciting for us to be sharing with you all the different reveals we've got happening here in the background. So I hope that you can be patient and wait and see. Let's wait and see.
Yes, because it really is going to be worth the wait. How can people be sure that they get updated on that stuff, that kind of stuff?
Well, the best way to do it is make sure to be subscribed. If you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, then obviously you will get a notification the moment things come out. But also, if you are not necessarily wanting to be subscribed to YouTube for whatever reason, then head over to musicradiocreative.com/newsletter, and you can receive an email update instead. So, which, by the way, if you are on a newsletter, you will receive reminders of Free Jingle Friday.
Oh,
so
cool.
If that's something that you rely on every week, then definitely that's the best way to do it.
And it is really nice to see that a lot of people come back week in, week out, make donations and get stuff produced, which is always wonderful to see.
That's absolutely it. Yeah. John has an interesting question. He says, is MRC planning on doing any first level training videos for schools? Would be good to get youngsters and school clubs interested.
Definitely.
I don't think that as such we have any videos specifically targeting schools, but then I would say that any video on Mike's channel can be used to get people interested in things. But we can have a little further think on that and see if there is something specific we can create, because that would be fantastic. I do agree. I think it's very, very important to keep the future. Ow.
Sorry.
Ow.
It's been a while since I've done this. I need to sort out my levels.
Ow.
Still quite loud, sorry. That's a bit better. As you may have noticed, I've started playing with the sound effects and breaking Isabella's ears, which is not my intention.
I hope it's just my ears, though, not everybody else's.
Hopefully.
Ow.
Well, actually, I can check because I can listen to what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like when we go through the compressor.
Yeah,
nobody else gets broken ears. Actually, in truthfulness, it's probably best to listen to our output through the compressor after it goes through the compressor, because then you don't get any of that crazy distortion you get our end, which is pre-compression and everything like that. So what I've just put in your headphones now, Isabella, this is us after we've been compressed. Compared to, you won't get the before and after on the stream, compared to this is us before getting compressed, and this is us after getting compressed.
Wow.
See, it's a big difference, isn't it? Maybe I'll leave this on if you prefer it like this.
Yeah, it's nice.
That sounds all right, doesn't it? And it just means that we don't break our ears when we play really loud sound effects as well. Yeah. Which, by the way, is a great segue of going into how you can get hold of the sound effects that are in my library right over here. Isabella, where can we go?
Head over to mrc.fm/SFX. We have a number of production libraries. The very latest one is the volume 9.
Yep, this one. With lots of stages and loops and bits like that are really good for working with.
Yes, absolutely. And even though Volume 9 has just been released, we are actually already working on Volume 10.
Wow, Volume 10 is on the way. That's amazing.
It's on the way. It's not going to be here probably until October, November time, but it is in the process. It's already been commissioned. So yes, it's effectively happening.
Cool. Okay, well, let's get into producing some stuff then, and let's start out with some breakers and some nice stuff in here, and we will get this show on the road, because there's quite a lot of stuff to produce today, but I think we will get there.
Yeah.
So yeah, go on.
We'll get there. No, I was just going to say, JXK3 says, do you have to pay for the sound effects? Yes. As it is time consuming to make them, and it does require special skills, so yes, you have to pay for that. So yes,
but they're definitely worth it.
If you love the music of the 80s, why not take a trip back in time with DJ Blind Fresh and his Back to the 80s show?
Sorry, I'm going back off compression so I can hear what it's like. Otherwise, the compression messes me up producing things with levels and stuff. So
if you
back to distortion in the ears.
Why not take a trip back in time with DJ Blind Fresh and his Back to the 80s show?
Cool. It's got the retro feel. That's the kind of thing you're looking for, DJ Blind Fresh, yeah?
Show every Tuesday at 3 p.m. on Blind Cafe Radio. The station.
And we need a little bang out, obviously, to get out of that. So it sounds good. Something like that. Zoom it in. Boom. You know, we don't mess about here. We just...
Radio. The station that raises Cain.
And we need...
Radio. The station that raises Cain.
And that's a sweeper. Now, obviously, this is me being very speedy making stuff. If you order something at Music Radio Creative, we do spend a lot more time recording in a professionally sound-treated studio booth and producing, obviously putting some thought into the whole production. But for the purpose of this live stream, so that we can get a large quantity of sweepers produced, I do go rather at breakneck speed, but I think it's worth to say that, right, Isabella?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because obviously, you know, we're here to do as many as we can, but it's also to show how easy it is to actually produce those sweepers in your presets. It's actually genuinely drag and drop and just align it in the right place.
Effects,
and I would say one of the best sort of feedbacks that we get for those presets is that for somebody who either is a beginner and they really want to learn without necessarily having to do the settings themselves, that is brilliant, because it just allows you to start making audio and diving into deeper settings from there. But also for somebody who has to produce a volume, they are just really, really good, because you can just super quickly jump in and move things and have a variety of different sounding sweepers very, very fast, as you will obviously see in a minute. So
there you go. Okay, that's really cool, Isabella. And yeah, just as you were talking, I was mixing without listening a sweeper. So let's see how this has come out.
It's the Jukebox. 30 minutes of non-stop music to celebrate the weekend on South Leeds Radio.
Okay, I can probably live with that, although I need a little intro sweeper.
And on South Leeds...
No way, let's get rid of that. That's rubbish.
And on South Leeds Radio.
Let's take the distortion down a bit on that, and maybe take the levels down on this a bit.
And on South Leeds Radio.
Hang on, let's actually just mess with this a bit more.
And on South Leeds Radio.
That's a bit better. And then we just need to come in with a little... Perfect. Little kind of... to get something started, so...
It's the Jukebox.
And let's just tighten that up and fade that in like that.
It's the Jukebox. 30 minutes of non-stop music to sell.
So this is kind of how we're doing things. And then again, I'll bring this down here We'll go and bring this, and we'll cut this in like so. So, like that. Bring that in.
The Saturday Night Startup Show.
Okay, this is where we're also going to go in and get this.
The Saturday Night Startup Show with DJ Matt Black.
Okay.
DJ.
And then we're going to flange that and time stretch that. And it's going to sound like this.
With DJ Matt Black. DJ Matt Black.
You get it? Yeah? You see what I'm trying to do?
Every Saturday night at 6 p.m.
Right, we're going to double track here.
At 6 p.m.
And then we're going to go in and put in a wipe.
Wipe.
And that's going to wipe us out of that track there. Place it around there. I think that'll be sufficient.
Every Saturday night at 6 p.m. on Swan Radio.
Oh, my goodness. Never thought audio had the power to make me feel so good. I'm just going to pull that audio down so we can hear what's being said. Isabella's laughing
The
away over
Saturday
there.
Night Startup Show with DJ Matt Black. DJ Matt Black. Every Saturday night at 6 p.m. on Swan Radio.
You like that, Isabella? You like that, do you?
I like it.
There you go. So that's the kind of stuff you can do very easily. Literally, this is just me working with my Adobe Audition presets at mrc.fm/presets and volume 9 of the MRC music beds and sound effects library, which is available right now. It's our latest library, mrc.fm/sfx. With those two tools, you can create a sweeper that sounds like that, right?
Yep.
Is that it? Yep. That's great, Isabella.
Sorry.
You make a great radio live read host. What we need to sort you out with is like, because I often hand over to you, like I often say, right, Isabella, and this is kind of thing in the radio industry and stuff like this. When we're bouncing off, when we're doing the crazy morning show or whatever, this is where I need you to say stuff while I do things.
Okay, I get it.
It's like what we're going to need to do. I think we're going to need to have, like when I used to work in radio, we used to have this big Bible, this big kind of Rolodex of like live reads and scripts and things we could say if we ran out of things to say, and then so that would be you, and you'd have this big pamphlet in front of you.
Hang on. I know we need those. Look, have you seen? Can you just pan to my stuff? Look, we've got those.
Background
so you
noise.
need to start giving me like little cues like that.
Yes.
Like this, or like I will be right back, or please mute yourself.
Nice.
Or
Those are cool cards.
Hang on. Look, you're breaking up.
Nice.
Look at that. I will be doing that to you because I can, because Mike is just there, there. Hang on, what else? Leaving the meeting. Oh, you can do thumbs up. Look.
Oh yeah, I like that.
You see? I have to go.
Nice. Right, let's get back to it then. Those are very cool cards though. I like those. I want them now.
Yeah, you go. I have another set if you want.
Yay.
Yeah.
Good for live streamers.
Oh,
for sure.
look. This is good. Look.
Go on.
Look.
Nice.
That one, I think I will put it as my favorite one for you. Come on,
Fast
Mike.
forward,
Enough now.
yeah.
When you go into your...
back in the industry, back in the day, I don't know, this is not directly related to radio, but I'm sure TV had...
Yeah.
Well, no, even radio, like when I used to work in talk radio, they used to do this symbol for wrap up. Come on, let's wrap up. They used to do that.
Yeah.
That means wrap it up.
Awesome.
That means cut. And there were some other hand gestures as well. I can't remember them all, but maybe you do in the chat. But let's do hand gestures or awesome like that. Anyway, back to it.
Nice. You see, so I've got loads of them. So I bought them years ago, by the way, like literally.
You can actually buy them.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if you still can. It's at collaborationsuperpowers.com. That's where I got it from. So yeah, there's the whole
Good
set
little plug there. Yeah.
of those. So
right.
yes.
I'm going to crack on.
Yeah, and I'm going to do a shout out to Piotr. Which is very good.
It's not what we like, it's what you like. It's the Bruce's Best Mix Show.
Let's just fit that in, sorry.
It's not what we like, it's what you like. It's the Bruce's Best Mix Show.
Need to get that on the bang.
Best Mix Show. Best Mix Show. It's not what
And then we're going to go into vintage voice over here.
Mix Show.
Right here.
right here. Do you like that? Kind of right here. And then that's going to go down there.
Right here. Right now.
Yeah? Okay, back to you, Iz.
Right now.
Go on, what was your other Peter plug?
No, I just wanted to say hello to Piotr. And we've been chatting in Polish in the chat. Sorry.
Okay, nice.
It's really nice. No, he was asking about our courses for
yes,
Adobe Audition.
we do have courses if you want to learn how to do this stuff that I'm doing now.
Yes, we do actually, and they are open. If you would like to head over, simply go to mrc.fm/learn. I had to think for it.
mrc.fm/learn. Let's get it in the chat. mrc.fm/learn. Any courses open right now?
Yes, the Adobe Audition course and podcast production course. So the first one is effectively designed for anybody who would like to learn what you do now.
Cool.
That's perfectly that. Am I to talk over it? Or?
You can if you want. It's up to you.
That's okay.
Oh, we've got a wasp in the studio. Hang on.
No, Mike is going to run.
I got to get out of here, man.
Hang on. You just wait.
And I've got smoke going off as well, and it's still coming in. What's going on? Over to you, Isabella.
Yeah, bye, Mike. We might see you tomorrow.
Going. Seriously, I'm going.
He's off.
Keep going.
He's off.
Hang
okay,
on.
he's off.
See, it's right there on my water.
Yeah. No, that's it. Mike has this thing of being tremendously afraid of wasps, and I mean, like, he will literally run. So he's gone. I don't know when he's coming back.
It's a phobia of mine. I'm afraid of wasps.
Yes. So there it is. But he's back. I hope.
Yeah, I'm going to come back.
There we go. Also, just a note to Mr. Clive Russell, who is one of the viewers.
Yeah.
He's been saying in there that he's changed the script, or the script has been changed. Both Dominic and I have asked multiple times what the actual script is. I cannot see you posting it. You have to post it if you would like us to pick it up, and then we will look at it. But I can't see you posting the script. So unless you post the script, I can't help. So that's essentially that.
Okay, right, let's crack back on. I think that pesky wasp has gone. Although all of nature serves a purpose, it's, you've got to be grateful and thankful because...
there you go, Goldilocks and Vince say they love the cards. Yeah, they're really cool, right?
You see?
Yeah.
It's revival of the cards.
Yeah.
Right, let's get this going on, make it sound good.
Yeah.
The beauty of lounge music. The beauty of lounge music. Chill out. Chill out. Ambient. Soft house. Radio.
And then we go into that bit.
House. Radio.
No, not that bit.
House. Radio.
No, not that bit.
House. Radio play emotions. House. Radio play emotions.
And then up here.
Different sound.
DJ P-Rank says that your fear is called sphexophobia.
Seriously?
I'm just Googling it. I don't know.
What? What's it called? I'm no Jedi. Your fear is called... Seriously?
Yeah,
sphexophobia.
Sphexophobia.
Seriously.
It sounds like sexophobia.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it, a little bit? But, I mean... Seriously, I just, I can't be doing with it because, as much as I really appreciate nature, I love every living thing. I appreciate wasps as well. I know they're here to serve their purpose. I've got nothing against wasps. I would never try and kill one. But it's just when I see them creeping around and kind of buzzing around, and it's like they're always curious about things. They're on a mission to do something. They're not just flying around aimlessly. They actually fly to something and then look at it for a while. And they're really interested. They kind of, I don't like the way they do this. They don't just come straight at you. They kind of do this. They go
seriously, Mike,
like that, and
seriously,
creeps me the heck out.
Hang on, can you see my card? Can you see my card? Look.
Oh, okay, that's enough, is it?
It's enough. Let's move on.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. Hang on. I'm actually going to get some of the cards going down here. But yes, Apparently, it's one of the most common phobias, just so you know. So don't worry, you're not alone.
That's cool. But literally, no,
Yeah.
I know. It's probably like a hassle to be with me in the height of summer when we're out dining somewhere nice outdoors, because I will literally, if we're sitting down at a table and a wasp comes over to us, I will get up from my seat and I will walk as far as away. I won't necessarily go, ah, like that, but I will get up and I will calmly walk as far away from the table as I possibly can until that wasp has buzzed away.
Yeah,
But
there you go.
Goodness, I mean, I absolutely hope that if a wasp did catch me by surprise, then I probably would scream. It'd be a manly scream, of course, but it would be a scream.
Manly. What would Mr. Clive do?
Mr. Clive would say something like,
Don't be so ridiculous. It's just a yellow and black striped bug. What have you got to be afraid of? There are far worse things in life.
There you go. Yeah, that's Mr. Clive for you. There you go.
there you go. And Mr. Clive Russell in the chat has posted a picture of wasps.
Oh.
No! Right, anyway, let's get back on now and crack on with this, because we're making some good progress here with some good jingles. Let's see what we
Beauty of lounge music.
Oh, yeah, we've done that one, haven't we? So on to the next, which is over here.
It looks like part of something is missing here.
Next one that you can...
NJB.
Okay, we're going to grab this one. This is your next jingle, and we're going to be producing this, and it's going to sound great. So let's just get over here. Look, this is the session so far. It's padding out nicely. Okay, so this is going to go in here, and we're going to take just that first bit. Right. Let's play this.
It's Dave and JB's Max Regen. Sorry. It's
Okay, let's do that again. So from the start.
Jelly Bean is asking, what time does the show end?
It ends
Now.
when it ends. No, it ends when it ends. Depending on how much we got to do, it ends when it ends.
It ends when it ends. So there you go.
All right, let's get back
It
to
almost sounded like, oh, yeah,
Dave and JB's Max Regen. And why are you
And we'll go into this.
Max Regen?
Why are you watching these two idiots?
Nice. That's a good one. Okay, so we do all kinds of jingles, as you can hear. Let's get this one in, down here. Zoop. And this. Pull that in. That's quite nice. We might split. What I often like to do with sound effects, I like to get two for the price of one. So what I'll often do is I'll split them down the center and I'll use the later bit later. So like this.
Welcome to another.
Oh, hang on. That's a bit early. Something like this.
Welcome to another visionary training podcast.
And then we're going to pull in a wipe so it sounds nice and... Let's pull that one in, so...
Welcome to another visionary training podcast.
And then we'll pull that in there.
Visionary
And then we'll probably cut that last bit out so it sounds like this.
podcast. Visionary training. Open your eyes to new possibilities.
Like that, and trim it in. There we go. Okay. Back out again, and we got this one coming in. Whoops. So we'll grab this over here, down here. That will come in from there, and it'll sound like this.
DJP.
All right, I'm just going to bring that in a bit earlier.
DJP rang.
And then we need a little breaker to go in there. So, and that's the thing. Once you use sound effects for a while, you kind of work your way around them. And again, I'm going to split this down the center, perfect for splitting. And you know exactly what you need and where to make things really rock. That's going to go up there. That's going to go up there. That's going to go over there.
P ranks.
Could you be a doll and
Play that song again, please.
Then we'll do please.
please?
And please. And please.
That's a freaky please. Let's keep that in. Okay. Right, what we got next? Over here.
Heart of the UK, online and on your mobile. This is Radio Litch.
Okay, Radio Litchfield. This one's coming up for you now. And we'll place this up here. Cut. And soft breaker coming in right now over there to bring this into view. And again, make a cut there.
From the heart.
No, not that one.
From the heart of the UK. On.
No, Up there. There.
Online. UK. Online and on your mobile.
And then we need an impact in the key of C. There we go. Dun.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. There you go. Awesome. Awesome.
Mobile. This is Radio Litchfield.
Nice bit of trailing echo, but let's go minus the breath though. There we go. Okay. Save. Yep, let's save what we got so far. Okay, that's cool. Right, on to the next super chat. We really appreciate that you've made so many super chats on this returning live stream. It's always good.
It is fantastic.
Pull that down in volume a bit. And let's pull this over here.
From Manchester to the world via Mixcloud, playing your favorite hits and hidden gems from the best decade in music.
All right, now we're going to have to cut that and pull that over like that.
Mixcloud, playing your favorite hits and hidden gems. Decade in music. You are listening to Ace of Ben's Back to the 90s.
Yeah, we'll do something with that. We'll take that and we'll do that with it.
Ben's Back to the 90s.
Something like that. Turn it out a bit.
Back to the 90s.
Yeah, nice and fat. Cut. Save. Save. Yes, I want to save. Okay. Zooming out again. Moving on. This is going over here. What we got next?
Punchy FM's.
Oh, nice short one. Okay. So we can go in with a nice big breaker there.
Crunchy FM's theme train.
Can you guess the theme?
Oh my, a butterfly's come into the studio.
Oh,
There you go.
seriously?
It's flown back out again.
No,
Phew.
it's here.
This guy's just over to you now.
Crunchy FM's theme train.
Can you guess the theme?
Nice, that's a good jingle. I love it. It is the height of summer here at Music Radio Creative Studios on the Isle of Wight, and we get all kinds of nature just deciding to take part in the live stream.
All right. How awesome is that? I can take butterflies.
Yeah, butterflies,
Any time
I'll
of the
take any
day.
day. Yeah, that's
Yes.
really, really cool stuff.
Although they have been eating my cabbages. I'm super annoyed.
Tori Grace is your Woman Crush Wednesday.
There we go. Let's grab this one. It's another nice short jingle, which is going to be a joy. Oh, yeah. It's going to be perfect.
Tori Grace is your Woman
Crush Wednesday is going to be nice and stereo. Let's pan that out.
Woman Crush Wednesday.
Let's add some distortion on it.
Woman Crush Wednesday.
Nice and grungy. I like that. Okay, that's done. On we go. All the right emoticons going on, by the way, in the live chat, which is nice to see. What's this?
I think it would be better if you record the second one.
Thank you. I agree, Isabella. On record there in the multi-track.
Yeah.
What have we got? Oh yeah, that's nice. DJ P Ranks.
Heard up, people. This is DJ P Ranks.
Oh, that's got to have distortion again. I'm feeling in a distortion mood. Some days I am, some days I'm not.
Oh, I've just noticed.
This is
Can I just
DJ
say-
P Ranks.
Go on.
I've just noticed another Polish name in the
Cool.
In the comments. Marcin, hello. But if anybody ever wanted some jingles in Polish,
Isabella can
just
do
ask.
it. Isabella's
all
got
I say
it.
is just ask. Yeah,
She knows how to
that's it.
do this kind of stuff.
I've got this.
It's bardzo dobrze.
Bardzo dobrze.
Yeah, there you go. So Isabella can speak fluent Polish.
I can. Yeah.
You heard up, people. This is DJ P Ranks. And I'm a doll.
There we go. And we're getting there. On to the next one.
By the way, there are some
on.
suspicions that you might also have a fear of butterflies, which DJ Piranx has pointed out is called lepidopterophobia. The stuff you learn here, man. All I say is just the stuff you learn.
my.
Educational.
That's so cool. That's like
Yeah.
unbelievably cool.
Yeah.
I wonder what like one of the craziest fears
Yeah.
is out there. Actually, that'd be really cool. Let's do it now while I crack on with producing a few more jingles. Post your fears.
Oh, as an emoji.
As an emoji.
As an emoji.
Yeah,
right?
that's it. And then maybe DJ P Ranks will go and look up the actual name for that fear.
Right,
so
I'm going
post
to get
your
started.
fear
Mine
as
is
an
coming
emoji
in now.
into
go.
the chat. And that's a good one, Isabella.
Yeah,
and the
mine is
creepier the better, or the weirder the better. Let's just say it.
Yeah.
Okay. While you're posting your fears into the chat,
Yes.
and we'll peruse them at our own fear of beards. That's so funny. Right? Yeah.
Honestly. Emoji. Go emoji, and then DJ P Ranks has a job of Googling all the...
Yeah, and there is a man with a beard emoji, so you could totally do that.
He says challenges accepted.
All right, go on, get on with it, and I'll crack on with this. Yeah, Jellybean 181. Yeah, I can totally understand those two. Right, cracking on now, and then taking a look at your fears in a second. Back with Isabella.
There you go.
Do you want a soundtrack for your theme park?
Okay, let's bring in some music for this one. Beds and loops.
Do you want a soundtrack for your theme park?
Nice.
Yeah, you bet. It's always nice.
Oh, wow. There's
If you
some really
do,
cool ones coming
then
in.
why not choose your score?
Why not choose your score? Zhup.
For the Theme Park Audio Company.
And then we just need a break to get out of that as well, or an impact. It's going to be way too loud. Let's put it down in the mix. Go on, Isabella. It sounds like you've got something to say.
Yeah, I mean, just the stuff that's coming in. There is Lee on Facebook who's posted a big needle. There are at Radio Litchfield. I will share that one too. It's the roller coasters. Or I don't know. For me, it would be also heights. But then I guess
a lot of people have that. Whereas me, I love a roller coaster. I absolutely love me a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like, you give me the highest, tallest, fastest roller coaster in the world, and I will definitely be up for going on it. I'm actually, in a couple of weeks, I'm heading off to Orlando, not for pleasure. I might get a few hours here and there to do something fun, but generally I'm there for business, and excitedly so I'm really looking forward to it. Speaking at Podcast Movement, I'm there with Adobe. It's going to be fantastic. So if you're in Orlando, Florida, do try and make your way to Podcast Movement. It's going to be great. Looking forward to being there myself and speaking there. But also, I was eyeing up maybe if I get a spare couple of hours before my flight, before I come back, I was thinking maybe I'll visit one theme park. So actually, what I'd like to ask you, if you're based in Orlando, Florida, or if you know the theme parks in Orlando, if you were going to, as a grown-up, if you were going to visit one theme park and it has lots of good roller coasters, which one would you go to, or which one would you recommend? So that's what I'd really like to know. And just to give you the heads up, I love roller coasters. So the criteria is good theme park, can do it in a couple of hours. Doesn't really matter like the ticket prices, because I know they're all quite high. But it's got to have good, fast, adrenaline style roller coasters. What would you recommend? Anyone who might be able to help there?
There you go.
DJ Southpaw says Busch Gardens, but I think that's in Tampa, isn't it? That's not in Orlando.
Hang on. Before you go there, hang on, because there is lots of fears coming in. So we will come back to your Orlando stuff in just a minute. But there is Kev.
My friend Safety FM as well. Jay is in Orlando, obviously. Jay, sorry, I just want to say, because I've just seen Jay pop up in the chat. Jay, are you going to be at Podcast Movement? Let me know. Either way, it'd be really fantastic to see you.
Yeah.
Go on, Isabella.
No, just wanted to post. There is Kev with Fear of Spiders with a very descriptive GIF on Facebook. There are snakes going on from Vincent. Champagne from Rowan and cars. Okay. The one that's really got me confused is one from Paul and DJ Southpaw, which show relationships and couples holding hands. Couples.
You see, now you've asked for the emoji.
One,
you
man.
have to
that
suss it out.
And then there is aliens, and there is orgs, planes. Yeah, I mean,
lots of cool stuff.
Let's face it, we all have something.
Yeah.
So,
there you go.
Yeah.
Right.
Have something.
Let's get back
cracking
to it. Oh, I like that. That's one of my favorites. Let's pull that in and get producing. Thank you, by the way, Jay and others, for your wonderful Orlando tips there.
It looks like Universal Studio
Jay,
for you.
Yeah, well, Jay, who I know is a local to Orlando, has said Universal Adventure Island. And I have to say, I was eyeing that one up because it's got the Hulk roller coaster and all of that.
Nice.
All the stuff you won't want to do, Isabella.
There you go.
Right? You're not a roller coaster fan, are you?
Nope.
No.
I'm
that's
leaving
fine.
that one happily
And that's
out.
absolutely
Yeah.
fine. That is absolutely fine. So, fear of champagne corks.
Nice.
This is nuts.
Hang on. Plasmosophobia. So there you go. That's one for Rowan. There you go.
There you go.
I like that.
Right, come on, back to it. We've got lots to do. Let's get on with this.
Don't forget to get your MRC merch exclusively on YouTube.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Michael. Always supporting the live stream, always supporting the show. I'm going to move this in with a little breaker impact here.
Don't forget to get your MRC merch
And we'll cut that so we get a different effect. Zip.
MRC merch exclusively on YouTube.
Done something.
Oh dear, Isabella. I wish I could cut to what you've
Synergy
just done.
Sounds Radio. Where
We'll leave you to it. Are you destroying electrical equipment with hot teas? Oh dear, she's run out of the studio. Oh dear. Well, I always used to be told when in my days working in radio, this should be a Mr. Clive thing. In my days back in radio, I was always told never bring a drink into the studio. Never ever bring a drink into the studio. I think water was allowed, but fizzy drinks, no. I'm not even sure if teas and coffees were allowed. Yeah, no fizzy drinks, because the thing is, you get them and you spill them inside a fader, and then you've broken the unit. You know. Anyway. Right, let's get
Synergy
on.
Sounds.
Isabella's cleaning up over there. She's cleaning something serious up over there. It looks. Did be honest? Did you get it into a bit of gear? No. You're not being honest, are you?
I am being honest.
Yeah. It just messed your desk. Okay. Let's see what we.
Synergy Sounds Radio, where we play music all day, hang on. Synergy.
Let's get this right.
Send us your requests and dedications. Now, the next one I'm going to say is all.
Okay.
I'm back.
That's
Nothing
good.
happened.
You're all good. Nothing happened.
Synergy Sounds Radio.
Synergy Sounds Radio coming in with a bed. Oh, no, that's too twee. That's a bit better. Oh, no, we've used this one already.
Synergy.
Can't use that one again.
Synergy Sounds Radio, where we play your music all day,
No, that's too hard, I think. It could be more like it.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Synergy Sounds Radio, where we play your music all day, every day.
Perfect. And then we'll just cut that and move that down.
Where we play your music all day, every day. Live on air with DJ Piper.
Oops.
Live on air with DJ Piper.
Finally, we'll do the final bit here, and that's going to come out with a wipe. Zip. Yeah, that's good. We like that. And I'll pop that in there and do that. And then it'll be...
DJ Piper, send us your requests and...
Not quite sure that's right.
DJ Piper, send us your requests.
Oh, that's not right.
DJ Piper, send us...
Hang on.
Live on air with DJ Piper.
1, 2. Oh. Okay, we need to count the beats here, otherwise it's going to send off.
Live on air with DJ Piper.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hang on, let's zoom out a bit.
Live on air with DJ Piper.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the 1 has got to come in there to make it sound natural. Otherwise, people are going to go, what? What happened?
DJ Piper, send us your requests and dedications.
See what I mean? When you get it on beat, it sounds right. When you get it off beat, it's like shocking. Right, this is a podcast intro coming up, so we're going to get a nice piece of music and pop that on the crispy voice EQ deck there. Let's pop back in, maybe a few sound effects as well, but for the main parts... That's a fat beat. I'm going to loop that round like crazy. You know, let's turn snapping on. Zip. Snapping on. Let's get this out of the way. This is confusing things. There we go. And you see, with the loops and bits, you can kind of loop something around indefinitely almost. See, it just goes round and round and round and round and keeps going until you want it to stop. So that's the beauty of the loops in our library there. Okay, and then the rest should speak for itself. Now we've done that.
Nice.
Let's actually drag that up into the music bed track there, and then we'll get this in.
Can I just say
I
something?
did actually notice V in the comments. Go on, yep.
Just wanted to say, because there was a bit of a drama in the comments happening by none other but Mr. Clive Russell, not Mr. Clive. Mr. Clive Russell,
funny, isn't it? Yeah.
which is coincidental. But it's about the script for the super chat, and I have noticed that actually a few weeks back ago, I think that some users post on behalf of other users the super chats, and I think that in order to make this really clear and straightforward, we have to be very clear that whoever posts the super chat has to post the script. Otherwise it gets as a logistical nightmare to try and figure out who is for who, if that makes sense. So please do be respectful of the fact that obviously it's just Mike and I and Dominic here, and between the three of us we have to figure out what is what. So in order to actually make this work, whoever is posting a super chat needs to post the script. There is no other way around it. And I've also seen there were some comments about, I've changed the script. It's like, you can't do that. You just can't do it. It's just simply impossible for us to keep track of that. So you have to be respectful of that, and when you post the script, make sure it's the script you want to have recorded. So
Got it, loud and clear.
Welcome to the show. You are listening to the Real Estate Lab podcast. In this lab, we decode the stories, secrets, and skills of the most brilliant minds in real estate investing. Then
Just cutting out some breaths here. Nothing really to watch here.
Then turn their wisdom into real estate investing. Then turn their wisdom into practical advice and knowledge that we can use.
Breath, breath, breath.
Knowledge that we can use.
Oh, that's a cheeky breath, that one. Let's pull that in there, that in there.
Knowledge that we can use to boost our income. And now,
And then we need a break that goes... No, something like...
Nice, that's the one.
That's the one I was looking for. Nice.
Use to boost our income.
And then that will come in at this point exactly.
Our income.
You hear how that fits perfectly? See, our not only are the sound effects at MRC good, but they're also designed to glue together perfectly.
They are.
So
They really
mrc.fm/SFX. What are you waiting for? Okay, thought I'd just say that.
Boom.
And then pull that in there and pull that down there.
And now, let's turn it over to our host.
Can I say something?
Hang on.
Let's turn it over to our host, V. And you are listening. V. And you are listening to the Real Estate Lab podcast.
Okay, you can say something.
Right, so just a note to address DJ Southpaw, who says, can anyone explain what I need to have a jingle done, please? Which is obviously fair enough. Fair enough question. If you haven't joined from the start, then obviously, yeah, it's a good question to ask. So you will have to join in next week, as our submissions for this week have now closed. So the best way to do it, just make sure to head over to musicradiocreative.com/newsletter. Make sure your email is on our mailing list. We will email you a reminder about the next week's show. And you have to be there in person, no other way, at exactly 1 p.m. UK time. So 1 o'clock we get started, and you have half an hour from that point to post your script.
Got it. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Good public service announcements going on here. Let's get this in here.
The Crunchy FM theme train. Train. Songs connected by a year. A word, an artist. It even could. It even could be by a movie. Can you get
And then finally...
In movie, can you guess the theme? In movie, can you guess the theme? Crunchy F. The theme Crunchy F. The theme Crunchy FM's theme train.
Cool. And how are we doing?
We're doing good, and I would like to say, if you are enjoying this this live stream, I need you to press this. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Can you see that?
Hit that
This.
button. Hit that lovely
that
button.
I can see 2 people have hit the... Hang on, this one. Boo. But anyway, go for this.
Haters gonna hate. It's okay.
Yeah, that's it. This one. Thumbs up.
Here
As you
is
can
the
see,
news
it's
on the-
very much wet from my spill on the...
Oh, no.
I've
Is
got
it
2 other sets, don't worry.
broken, is it?
I've got 2 other sets. So I will have to. Yeah. Thank you, by the way. I can see the numbers going up. Really appreciate it.
Nice. Thank you. Right, let's keep on producing here. So we're going in. Right, this is going in here.
Here is the news on the Rated R news on the Rated R safety.
I'm going to pull that in down here and pull that up here.
Safety show. Safety show.
And pan that over a little bit.
Is the news on the Rated R safety show.
Cool. A little bit of echo at the end there, like that. Double fade. There we go.
Photography show where you learn... Sorry.
All right, let's pull in this next one from Isabella here, and we'll
me.
go in and find a stager. Oh, hands in the air.
Yay.
This is more like it. Futuristic.
Futuristic. Boo. Do you know what this reminded me of?
Go on.
This. Do you know those 2?
Yeah.
Do you remember, although it might have been different colors, but do you remember the Matrix movie? You can take
Red
the
pill.
green pill.
No, it's the red pill or the blue pill, Isabella.
I know, that's why I said it's the wrong colors. But in this case, you can take the red pill or you can take the green pill. There you go.
Like that.
Nice.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
This is the Chicky Nanda Photography Show, where you learn about
Oh, this is a fat beat. This is going to sound great.
where you learn about photography and photo gear while having fun.
Nice. I love it when something fits.
You are live in the mix. Photography,
Just going to turn it down in the center. It's a bit too loud.
where you learn about photography and photo gear while having fun.
And then there's another jingle here that we're going to mix in nicely, and that's going to come in with a wipe. Dramatic. Tension building there. And
DJ Spark,
DJ Spark is going to be doubled, actually tripled, I think.
DJ Sparks.
Futuristic again, and we got something that ends up sounding like this.
You are live in the mix with DJ Sparks.
Nice little drop to get in your mix there, DJ Sparks.
Nice.
And then we'll do this.
This was another event hosted by DJ Nelson.
Okay.
This looks like a busy session, by the way.
Man, this was so cool. I just love it. I always love doing Free Jingle Friday, but when you come in and you support the show by making the amount of super chats you do, this is just so appreciated. I can't express the amount of gratitude I have for the amount that you support us here at MRC. Thank you.
Yeah, I will echo exactly that. Thank you very much.
This was another event. This was another event hosted by DJ Nelson.
And we're going to make it sound really good. Don't you worry about this.
Oh!
No.
Oh!
Gonna definitely need to
Ooh.
do something more with that.
Oh! Hey Nelson. Oh! Hey Nelson. Hey Nelson. Oh! Hey Nelson. Oh! Hey Nelson. Oh! Hey Nelson. Oh!
Woo! I like it.
Funny.
DJ Piper. And now, DJ Piper. And now, your request.
Was that?
Piper. And now, DJ Piper. And now, your request.
Yep.
Crunchy FM's Saturday Night Party Mix.
Okay, got it. So this is coming in here.
DJ Piper. And now.
It's kind of like a lot of stuff.
Piper. And now, your
Your request is going to go in like that.
Your request.
And then we're going to fade that down a little bit so it's not too loud.
Your request.
And then we're going in over here. Getting to the end of the super chats now. And then we'll go in and record some of the free jingles.
Else, yeah.
Here we go.
There
Again,
we go.
a wipe coming in over here.
Crunchy FM's Saturday Night Party Mix.
Sometimes nice to have a wipe at the end of a jingle because it can wipe into the intro of a song, especially if it's a radio station there.
Available now. Not Born Yesterday. The dog breeding book that advises how to avoid canine.
I use Music Radio Creative for your audio needs. I use
Now, here are some reggae hits. DJ Nelson.
Just making sure this is trimmed.
Join our Summer of Fun giveaway on 99.2.
Okay, got that, got that, got that.
Born Yesterday. The dog breeding.
This is coming here, and then we're going to go in, and we're going to grab a stager. Looping this up a few times. Snapping on. Snap. 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 Snap.
Available now. Not Born Yesterday. The dog breeding book that advises. The dog book that advises how to avoid canine. Available now. The dog breeding book that advises. The dog breeding book that advises how to avoid canine pregnancy pitfalls. Rearing regrets, and puppy home.
And we need a breaker here.
And puppy homing headache. And puppy homing headaches.
Bit too loud, that last sound, so let's pull that down.
Hearing regrets and puppy homing. Hearing regrets and puppy homing headaches.
And then a fade out at the end. We're near to the end of this mammoth super chat session, which has been real fun to produce, I have to tell you.
I use Music Radio Creative for your... I use Music Radio... I
use Music Radio. I use Music Radio Creative for your audio needs.
There we go. Hope you enjoy that one with Mr. Clive on. Penultimate one over here. Oh, that's a good breaker.
Now, here.
Cut.
Now, here are some reggae hits. DJ
Nelson is going.
DJ Nelson. Let go.
That's it. And fade out at the end there. And then over here.
Summer of Fun giveaway on 99.
Cut. Cut and cut. And this down here and this down here. And then.
Join our Summer of on 99.2.
Oh.
On 99.2. Away on 99.2 Hermitage FM. On Fun giveaway on 99.2 Hermitage FM.
There you go. That's the session. It's all done.
Nice work.
Isabella, you can take the
Yes.
reins as I mix this down.
I can, I've just sorted out the spreadsheet, essentially. Yes, thank you to DJ P Ranks for being our phobia expert, by the way. You 5 stars. Seriously. Like, we know all about phobias now. We were just talking in the comments there about phobia of ants, which was called something super scary. It just sounded like something you wouldn't want. Oh, myrmecophobia.
Crazy.
I know. Anyway, so we are phobia experts by now, thanks to DJ P Ranks, who wants to be known as the best search expert in the comments. So there you go. That's there for you. And now we are going to record all the other scripts. So don't worry if you haven't heard your script it's likely going to come up now. So yeah.
All right, let's get cracking with this.
Let's do this. Yes.
I'm recording my end, so headphones on, and here we go. These are your free jingles. This is Forest Audios, where the vibes turn up loud. This is the Top 20 on 88.3 Southern FM.
S.Y. Bradley with the After Party on Zac FM. Keep on rocking to the British invasion with your DJ, Julie.
The Lunchtime Show with Jamie.
You're now in the mix with the Caribbean finest DJ, Shan.
Ash Jones in the mix. Go hard or go home. We are the Harder Music Society.
Dilly Dally Dilly Dally Hi-Fi playing old school lovers rock reggae. The Extreme BPM with Mark Extreme on eJazz Radio.
Rick's the Mix, playing classics all over Manchester since 1985. You are now live and in the mix with DJ Player.
He's the only DJ that comes with his own government health warning. The Super Saturday Breakfast Show with Darren Ruck.
Hunter's Happy Hour Part.
For something completely different, listen to Snob 2000 from December 18th till midnight, New Year's Eve at Penguin Radio. All done in the best possible taste.
The summer sound of Soulful Sunday on LMR with Mark Damon.
From swing to funk, jazz to rock, blues to pop. For the greatest in old school music, check out the Triple M show every Friday and Saturday night.
DJ Steve-O in the mix, jamming to good music only. DJ Kakimo in the mix.
DJ Shy in the mix. Cyber Soul Radio. It's out of this world.
You're getting called to the assistant principal's office now.
Now you've got to do it like You're getting called
Yeah.
to the assistant principal's office.
You're getting
now.
called to the assistant principal's office now.
You are live in the mix with DJ Stanzi on Daddy 101.1 megahertz.
Radio Biafra remains the first, the best, and the last. We are the largest indigenous broadcaster dedicated to the ultimate restoration of Biafra, the land of the rising sun. I'll do that one again.
That sounded really lovely, though.
Radio Biafra remains the first, the best, and the last. We are the largest indigenous broadcaster dedicated to the ultimate restoration of Biafra, the land of the rising sun.
Broadcasting from Aberdeen, Scotland, this is Cyber Soul Radio.
You are listening to DJ Achilles in the mix.
Live in the mix with DJ Sparks.
Social Mint, where your valuable video can be used to create your content for months. Social Mint, where your valuable video can be used to create you content for months.
This is the Friday Night Rock Show on Radio Tricode. Tricode?
I'll do it.
Tricode?
This is the Friday Night Rock Show on Radio Turcode. Turn up the volume.
Or is it Turcoid? This is the Friday Night Rock Show on Radio Turcoid. Turn up the volume. You are listening to DJ Crasper.
You're listening to Don Many, the most wanted, the orange sugar daddy.
Thunder Radio, where we are not afraid to play One Direction.
Woohoo! It's the Sunday morning soiree with Mads and the Witch.
You're listening to Sherry on HCR. On H. It's H or H? I'm confused now.
H.
Thank you. You're listening to Sherry on HCR 92.3 FM. DJ Crasper is live in the mix.
The hottest thing on Radio Addenbrooke since Brian left the toaster on. The Weekend Lie-In with Neil.
Oh, hang on a minute. There's a wall.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
No, that's a B.
That's a B, but it's a big one. There we go. Sorry. All right. It's the Listen Up with Larry podcast with your host Larry Gardner. All sports, all the time.
We're celebrating our 100th show. This is Kev's Jukebox on Box UK.
On FM and online, this is the sound of East Yorkshire, Beverley FM.
This is SMIU FM 96.6, brightening up your mornings.
Jet Connection makes dreams come true.
The Reggae Calculator, your foundation reggae teacher from Kenya 254.
Royal Sounds Entertainment, the #1 ruticle sound in town, with yours truly, Selector King Jeff, Selector Mathematics, the Bushmaster, MC Nikki Birdman, Super Rubber, and the talented DJ Caribbean.
From swing to funk jazz to rock blues to pop, for the greatest in old school music, check out the Triple M Show every Friday and Saturday night.
This is the Generation Mix Naughties and New Show. Naughties and New Show. Okay. This is the Generation Mix Naughties and New Show, presented by Dean Montier on the Cat.
DJ Steve-Ol in the mix, jamming to good music only.
Follow DJ Stanzi on Twitter at IamDJStanzi, on Instagram at DJ Stanzi Official, and on Facebook page DJ Stanzi. Woohoo!
Yep, you bet. That's it from us.
Yes, it is. Vince says lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, yes, we've been invaded. Well, the nature has invaded the studios. There you go.
Tons.
We've been away for such a long time. They've moved in.
Exactly. Well, it's been real fun having you here with the Music Radio Creative live show. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like I say, stick around. Go and subscribe to youtube.com/musicradiocreative. Over the next few weeks and months, we're going to be following the creation of an ultimate home studio for content creators. So don't miss that and some of the other cool videos coming out. Plus, if you're going to be in Orlando, Florida, the middle of August, come and catch me at Podcast Movement. Other upcoming appearances we'll talk about nearer the time as well. Isabella, any final words?
Just say that if you have a fear of
anything, let us know.
It's autoplanophobia.
All right, bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.